Hey YouTubers, this is Guess Who Not You, and we're here to talk about traveling. The fun parts of traveling that most people don't think about when it's time to book their flights, or book their hotels, or book their rentals. I just dream about those tropical beaches. Oh, that sun. Am I gonna get a suntan? Oh, don't let me look at my my t-shirt lines. Oof, I can't wait to take that break. Well, here are a little couple tidbits that most people don't think about. One, weather incidences. It is the start of hurricane season. It is tropical storm season. Lots of rain. Things that can cause delays for the flight to not either take off or come to the airport to pick you up and take you where you need to go. So what do you do when that happens? Well, here are a couple options. One, you can book travels insurance. Two, you can get hotels and rental cars based off of not prepaid, but what is it? Free cancellation, and you pay at the hotel. Why do I recommend these things? Because I personally have had my moments where I've gone on trips end of August, beginning of September. I live in Miami. Tropical storm hurricane was on its way. No, it wasn't. It was close, but it didn't come close enough, but it was still enough to where if there's too much rain, they start canceling flights and telling you, hey, listen, it's just too much. We can't do it for the safety of everyone. Where your flight has been canceled or it has been delayed for so long that they'll fly you out the next following day. When those situations happen, what do you think of the rental car and the hotels? What do? Especially prepaid. Prepaid, they're taking that money because they thought you maybe have gotten the travels insurance. Well, with free cancellation, you can either cancel it, talk to them, maybe they can push you up behind a flight or a room over the next day over. Most of the time, prepaid, they don't have to do anything. They say, sorry, we cannot help you. You should have gotten the travels insurance. Free cancellation, you cancel it and you can book yourself a new room if you're going to continue on with the flight. Or you just take the flight credit and you say, you know what, I'm out of this trip. I don't want to deal with it. So my recommendation is if you've saved enough money and you've booked your hotels and your rental car prepaid, get the travels insurance because you've saved enough money, I'm sure, that what's $50 for your flight? That travels insurance does cover for weather issues. The hotel or the flights will give you a latest flight and cover your travels expenses for the disruption. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So let's just say you booked a flight, you're going to Germany, for instance, and there was an issue along the way to the plane didn't come to you or you just couldn't leave because of some weather issue. The flight's going to give you a credit for a hotel. The flight's going to give you meal vouchers. They'll book you for the next location or for the next available seat. Now, with the travels insurance, just because they do all that and you had all the other hotels already paid for, rental cars already paid for, they will reissue compensation for the mishandles. Now, do you get this right away? You don't. Me personally, I like it where I just have the free cancellation. I'll work on what to do next afterwards because the savings is good, but it's not that great for me, at least. I do take a lot of time in looking at prices. I dedicate my travel times or my travel planning for hours upon hours. So for me, I do the cancellation. How much more can it possibly be? Not by a lot. Also, you got other websites that give you daily, like last minute discounts as well. So sometimes even if you booked your flight you're ready to go and there's a cancellation, you actually might find cheaper prices down the road for hotels. Same thing goes with rental cars. They might have an overstock on economies or SUVs, and you're just like, okay, well, we'll drive an SUV today. It's cheaper than an economic car. Or you might have to drive an economic car, but it's still almost brand new. So just, those are little things, but traveling with weather issues is never fun, and a lot of people don't take those into consideration. They're just there to relax. So bring out your umbrella, get ready for a dump, or enjoy the hot blazing sun and a nice little tan or sunburnt face. Maybe don't forget your sunscreen in a 3 ounce container, 4 ounces max, 100 ml if you're in the UK. And just, keep that in mind about summer travels when it comes to cancellations and delays, because those do pop up. All right, until next time, remember, what's the two things to traveling with the summertime? Travel insurance, free cancellation. One of the two. Don't forget. Those are important. Talk to you guys later.